Okay, guys, I'm going to show you some of what we would have covered in class today if we hadn't ran into problems. And so I'm going to pick the Hartford Fund family, and I'm going to walk through finding a mutual fund with that. So the asset class is we're going to look for a domestic equity fund. Equity means just a domestic stock fund. So this is going to be domestic companies. And the strategy, we're going to look at a growth. Remember, it's growth and income. We're not looking for tax. We're not looking for, uh, uh, we could look for small cap, but we're not going to do that yet. I'm going to apply this. I'm going to also get the share class. We're not institutional. Many of these we can't buy, like the Y. The class F, probably. But I'm going to put class A because we can buy those because there's probably not too much of a minimum on that. Okay, so it's showing 5 results with that category that we went through. Growth opportunities, healthcare, Hartford mid-cap fund, small cap growth, Hartford small company. So this is it. So here we're going to go. We're going to get our small cap. So that's taking us to our, oh, wait a second before that happens. Look here at this one. This mid-cap fund has earned 11.17. It was created in 97. This small cap in 88. I'll go ahead and do the small cap fund. Let's do the small cap fund. All right. So here are our characteristics. There's our 3 managers. Wow. Our performance. See, I would buy this fund because, since inception, it's earned 10.18%. It's a small cap. So if the, Republicans win, we might see an increase in this. So this is the fund I've decided that I'm going to buy. Now watch what I'm doing here. I am going to cut this. I'm going to copy it and I am going to paste it. You open up in Classroom the sheet that I gave you, and I'm going to paste this right here. The special. I'm going to paste this rather. Paste. It's not showing it. All right, undo. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to have to go to the old pen and paper thing here and close these out. I'm going the Hartford Small Cap Growth Fund. All right. So here I go. I'm going to put the Hartford, and I know that that's an abbreviation there, Hart Small Cap Fund, FD. All right, what category is it? Well, guys, it is a small cap. Should be a hyphen. All right, it's ticker symbol. Now I'm going to go back here and look at the ticker. And the ticker is the HSLAX. That in there. The H. Now something that I want to show y'all right here is, well, I'll do that in a minute. All right. So I've decided this. Now I'm going to get in a computer, a calculator. I don't have mine here with me today, so I'm going to use the internet. And so I'm going to make the decision out of my 350,000 to have 80% of that invested in my 4 mutual funds. Where's the percent sign? Right there. And that equals That's $280,000 that I'm going to invest of my total investment just in mutual funds. Now, if I do this evenly, I would divide this by 4. And that means that I'm going to put $70,000 in each one of my 4 categories of mutual funds. So watch what I'm doing here. If I do that, I'm going to put 70,000 here. Guys, do not enter any decimal points or commas. It'll do it for you. So I'm going to put 70,000 in each one of these. You can do what you want to. I wouldn't do this in real life. Divided like Dave Ramsey says, because I like growth and income, foreign, and others. So probably on the aggressive, the small cap, I would put less, and I may go back and change that in a minute, but y'all just bear with me and watch what I'm doing. So I'll put that in there. So see, I've already met this right here. You know, that shows that I'm 80%. That's exactly what I wanted to do. All right, it's calculated that. Now, I am going to copy this URL and I'm going to go to Yahoo. That's where we're going to get, that is where we're going to get the historical prices. Now, so since I've not looked this up before, I'm going to copy and paste the URL into where it says quote lookup. And there it is, HSLAX Hartford Small Cap. Okay. Now, so I'm here on the summary page. And this tells me, you know, if I wanted to go 10 years, you know, it looks like, you know, in 2019, oops, well, yeah, 2019, you know, we closed at 36. We had been in 2018 up to here. Oh, and guys, one reason this looks reversed than my large one is because small cap companies don't always follow the flow in the market, the volatility in the market that the large cap does. Okay. So here, by the end of the Trump administration, right, well, election day, in fact, you know, it was at $67 a share. Then we get Mr. Biden. Then we go down to 41. All right, no commentary there. What I want to show you here is the historical data. Now, I've asked you to use March 15th closing numbers. Well, I know that today is the 19th. But this chart will not be updated until after 3 o'clock sometime when the market closes. So I'm looking for the adjusted closing price right here, $42. $42 is going to be what I paid for that per share. But here's what I want to show you. You see this URL? Note this right here. Note that it says there's our ticker and there's history. You copy that URL, you copy it, and then we're going to this right here. And since I have this highlighted from the previous thing, I am going to do a link, which is this little chain right here. A link. It's already named. I'm going to paste that URL right there and I'm going to apply it. And lo and behold, if I click this link, it takes me to this. It takes me to the history of the play of the fund. And so this will be helpful to you when you are looking up the prices on the dates that your assignment says you use their closing prices. So see, you know, if this was on the 21st, you know, you're using the 22nd's closing prices and you do this Saturday, well, the 22nd would be this one right here and you use it. But getting back to this, okay, so it's $42 a share. Now, I've got the amount that I'm going to invest in there, so I just put in the 42, and that's all you do, 42. You don't put in a decimal point. Well, you could put in a decimal like if it's 42.15. All right, but it's $42 even. Well, see, this cell right here says that I bought 1,666.2 shares of this right here. So I'm going along here and I'm going to buy the American Funds Investment Company of America. So I put in I don't know why that is going to be big. It's not supposed to be big. So let me fix that. It's only supposed to be 10. So I'm going to do I hope y'all don't run into this problem. I'm going to try to fix that for you. Get it down to about 10 font. I think that's what this other one is. Yeah, 10 font. All right. This is a large cap. This is a large cap. Its ticker is AVISX. I know that just from experience. So I'm going to go to Yahoo Finance, and where it says quote lookup, I'm going to enter the ticker AVISX. Oh, that's not it. It's AIVSX. There it is. All right. That's taken me because I was on the historical page before. Now look here. This was 5393. 5393. So I'm writing that down. 5393 on a piece of paper because I'm not going to cut and paste it. 1593 is its adjusted closing price on the 15th. I'm going to copy this URL right here of the historical page. I'm going to copy that to, and I'm going to go ahead and correct the ticker. Oh, this desktop computer is so sensitive to heat. So oops, I'm going to have to do cap locks. Let's get there. AIVSX. Now I'm going to link that. So I'm going back here to the chain link. I'm going to have to enter this up here. I'm going to apply it. And lo and behold, there that is linked. Now, guys, this needs to, and it's got more stuff on there than it's supposed to have. It's already in there. Okay. Now she's linked. Now she's not. Okay. So I'm going to hit the link. I'm going to copy and paste the URL again. Sorry about that. Paste. Where's paste? And there it is. There it is. This is linked to the historical pages. So when you go back and do this, all right, now we entered this a while ago, and that was $53. Didn't enter it. We wrote it on a piece of paper, and 93 cents a share on March the 15th, which that is your purchase date. So I bought 1,297.98 of those. All right. So see, I have met a couple of requirements. I have my large cap and I have my small cap. I have hyperlinked the ticker symbols to the historical page at Yahoo. I have entered the amount to make sure that I'm not going over 80 or less than, less than 80 or more than, 100% there, or more than 90, because you've got to have at least 10% in stocks. Now, I would look for a foreign fund. We could do that under Hartford to see if it's, where's the Hartford page? Right here. Let's see if they have a foreign fund. I don't want you to use that, but I'm here again. I'm just going to the products. We go to asset class. So we're going to go global, international. We don't do bonds or tax advantages or, we've already got our domestic equity, and then we're going to apply that filter, and we're going to see it's got 117 results. Now, I don't want to invest in China. Oh, no, climate. Oh, I'm not going to invest in the climate change there, but that's a big darn hoax. Looks like Hartford's on the Emerging Diversified Markets Fund. Well, I'm kind of looking at the, I'm just going to have to get back up here to kind of see what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm looking for since inception or the 10-year, and it looks like a lot of these funds are not 10 years old. So I'm going to go to a 10-year-old one. It's 5. So since inception, it's earned nearly 11%. We'll keep that in mind. Oh, but here's one. Here's one that is 5 years, at least 5 years. But that's the climate thing. I'm sorry. It's just like the Arabs. I'm not going to invest money with them. Emerging markets. 10 years, not too good since inception. Uh, Probably would not use any of the Hartford funds on this international fund. Hadn't seen anything very impressive on looking at this one. Is better than any of the others I've seen, but I just haven't looked at returns. It's that impressive. 9.22. Well, we're getting into the tens. But this fund's only been around a year, so I'm not finding a darn thing here. Maybe we're coming into something. Oh, look at those returns. They're terrible. No, we're not going to do a Hartford. So let's go to the mutual fund families page. And let's pick out one from Dodge and Cox. Okay, Dodge and Cox. Okay, so this should take us to the funds, explore our funds. So global stock. And they have a global income. Let's see here. An international stock fund. Let's just do this one just for the sake of doing it. Okay, so we're going to do the share class of open eligibility. So that means that any of us can get into this one. And we're going to find the fund. Oh, there's our ticker. So I'm just going to copy this ticker right here. First, let's see if this is something we want to buy. Benchmark performance. Oh, okay. So 20 years, this has had a return of 6.84%. Well, guys, y'all can pick out the fund. I'm going to pick this fund just to show you again the steps. So we're going to pick this fund. We've already copied the URL, so I'm going to put that right here. No, I didn't copy that, so I'm going to undo. Hartford. No, we're into Dodge and Cox. All right, where is the, oh, here's the ticker. Okay, DODFX. I'm copying it. I am pasting it to the investment portfolio tracker spreadsheet right there. I am pasting it. And I'm also going to do that down to where it's 10 font. And this is, and I'm going to look at the name of it again because I cannot remember from one time. The name of this fund is the International Stock Fund. Well, that's complicated. STK and International, I will abbreviate that. Okay, and so that was with Dodge and Cox. So you could put Dodge and Cox or just Dodge, D and C. That'll be fine. All right, and this is an international. International. Now we need to get today's price. So this DODFX, DODFX. So going to Yahoo, a quote lookup, DODFX. See, that's the Dodge and Cox International Fund. The price today so far is, well, yesterday was 49.88, but on Friday the 15th, which is the day we use, is 49.82. So going here, 49.82. All right. Now, let's see, we've got our small cap, our large cap. Now we've got to find a mid cap. I am not going to do that with you. Okay. You've got the hang of it. I've shown you 3 times how to go and find the category, the ticker, the name of the fund, and of course, we have been evaluating the 3, 5, 10 year, and since inception to pick out a mutual fund that historically has done pretty well. Now, I'm going to use Devon Energy. Devon Energy is going to be the stock that I'm going to use. So, I'm from Oklahoma, and that's an Oklahoma company, so that's why I'm doing it. So I'm going to put Devon. Now, see, there's Devon Energy. DVN is the ticker. DVN is the ticker. On the 15th, the closing price was 47.62. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in there, 47.62. All right. DVN. All right. And so I am going to link this particular ticker to this URL, which is Yahoo quote Devon history. Make sure that the word history is on there because that's showing you that it's the history page. And I'm going to link that right here. And I'm going to apply. And I don't like that. So I am going to take that out here. I'm going to have to re-enter the ticker here. Apply it, and there it is on there twice. I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. So I'll eliminate one of those. There it is, Devon Energy. And so I'm going to put $15,000 in that. And there it is. I bought 341 shares. I still have $15,000 to invest. So when I put in 15,000, I need to pick another stock. I'm going to enter the price and the ticker and the name of that and its capitalization. All right, now first of all, let's go and see. Got to go to the summary page on Devon and look. Let's see how much it's worth. The capitalization. It is a $30 billion company. Oh, $30 billion. So this is a large cap. It's large cap company. All right. So we go back to here. And we would say that this is a large cap. And you could put the $30 billion, okay? That'd be fine. Now, guys, this is how you do this. This is filling out this sheet. And so when I am given a check, I give a check for each one of the correct classifications here. I will check the price and I will see if it's 80% to 90%, and I will see if this is from 10 to 20%. Right now, I've got to put in the other 15,000. I will check all of this, and this would be 100% of this portion of the project. Then I look at your reasons. So I hope this is helpful. Watch this thing.